Raw network bandwidth means nothing without structure and purpose. The upper tiers of the OSI model, layers 5, 6, and 7, take chaotic streams of data and convert them into actionable, secure business services. In this briefing, we will map how these application layers drive your e-commerce operations, dictate the limits of your network scalability, and demand a strict deny-all security posture. Without precise alignment at these top tiers, high-speed networks merely move meaningless static. This leaves an enterprise both operationally inefficient and highly exposed. Service delivery begins at layer 5, the session layer. This tier establishes, coordinates, and maintains the persistent dialogues between network devices. Data then moves up to layer 6, the presentation layer. Acting as the network's translator, it formats the incoming data, resolves syntax differences, and executes vital encryption. Finally, the data reaches layer 7, the application layer. This is the ultimate front-end interface, where human interaction occurs and software directly engages with the network. The way an organization structures its software across these layers dictates its overall network traffic patterns and the shape of its security perimeter. A legacy client-server architecture effectively balances network input and output, but requires complex coding to separate user interfaces from the core processing logic. Conversely, an N-tier architecture maximizes data distribution and scalability. By breaking components apart across a wider network, processing starts with an initial request flowing from a client across the internet to a web server. This distributed model enables on-demand scalability, but it creates a sprawling backend. Because components are spread across multiple servers and locations, administrative and security tasks are naturally fragmented, often requiring organizations to split or outsource control over specific infrastructure segments. Because modern e-commerce relies entirely on protocols like HTTP and HTML, Layer 7 is inherently designed to welcome external, untrusted data. This open design creates massive exposure. External requests enter a network exclusively through numbered ports and active listener services, known as sockets, creating hundreds of potential entry vectors. With thousands of potential entry points and new threats emerging constantly, manual blacklisting is mathematically impossible. To manage this scale, administrators transition from tracking individual threats to a posture that defaults to locking down the entire structure. This requires a strict deny-all posture. Administrators explicitly open only the exact channels necessary for business operations, like port 443 for HTTPS traffic and port 22 for secure shell access. Any port left open outside of these explicit validated business needs constitutes an unauthorized exposure and an unacceptable risk to the enterprise. Evaluate your current posture. Is your IT department truly executing a rigorous deny-all principle, or are your background databases currently sitting fully exposed? Align the strategy, optimize the network. Until next time, keep your business connected, your assets visible, and your infrastructure secure.